Good afternoon and welcome to Real Chicks Rock Presents Real Discussions. I'm your host for today, Michelle Dawes-Bird, and I am super excited today because I have legendary status sitting next to me to my left. And I'm so excited that she is here today. But I want to just take a pause and just welcome all the new listeners and the followers and those that are checking us out for the first time today. Thank you so much for spending the afternoon with us. We just want to give you a little bit of background about what Real Chicks Rock is all about. It's all about creatively collaborating and connecting to raise awareness regarding issues that impact women. We do it by way of community service, engagement, public speaking, mentoring, workshops, and the arts. And the arts platform is this media thing that we've been doing for the past couple of years, and we're so super excited about doing it because it gives us the opportunity to have these conversations with people that we like. I like this lady here to my left. We are going to just jump right into it. This person is just a phenomenon to me. She represents a part of New York, just her talent, her skill, her diversity, her being a singer, actress, songstress. She's just everything. And so I'm just so honored to have a conversation today with Meli'sa Morgan. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm
Michelle?
good. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you. And I'm sorry I was a little late. We was coming from Warner Robins, Georgia. We thought it was only like an hour away. It was a little bit
It's
longer.
a little bit longer than that.
You know, so we had to run here, change my clothes, and get off.
No, you're fine. You look beautiful. No, you're worth the wait. You're worth the wait. We're ready for this conversation.
Yeah.
So, Meli'sa, tell us a little bit. Where are you from?
I'm from Queens, New York, born and raised. Yep, Corona, New York.
Corona, yeah.
Because a lot of people know Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not from that
Tell
part.
them. Set them straight. Set them straight.
I'm from Queens, New York.
There you go.
We were the good girls.
Uh-oh.
We had to be home by 10 o'clock.
No. So tell me life growing up in Queens for you. What was it like as a teenager?
Oh, my God, it was so much fun. We celebrated everything together. We had all our friends. It was a neighborhood. Everybody looked out for each other. So, you know, if you was walking down 104th Street and you was doing bad and, you know, somebody seen you, was like, girl, you better get home. I'm going to call your mother Margie and tell her what you doing out here, you know. So it was very much like that.
So you really were a good girl.
Yes, I was a good girl. Yeah, I had to be in by when the lights go on at night, in the evening, you know, the city, the street lights. You better be in the house.
You better be.
Yes.
You better be. You better be. So, Meli'sa, when you were growing up in Queens, what were some of your musical influences when you were growing up?
Oh, my goodness. Okay. When I was little, it was Aretha Franklin, it was the Temptations, it was the Supremes. Because, you know, my mom and her sister and my uncles and all of them, they partied every weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah, because Queens, you could go from house to house.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So sometimes it would be a rent party.
Yeah.
Sometimes it would be a pity pat. You know what I'm saying? It would be a card party.
Wow.
Or it would just be, you know, come over to my house because I'm cooking. It's my birthday or something. So they would hop from house to house and everybody would carry their music.
Okay.
You know, so if you didn't have it, you know, this one, okay, at this time Aretha is my favorite. So I'm taking Aretha over to Sue's house.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And then my cousin Sue, who was one of the first black secretaries on Wall Street. Yes, a lot of people don't know that. She was one of the first, you know, and she would dress so nice. She had all the records because she was making all the money.
She's making money. She's making the money.
Yeah, so we'd go over her house, and it was just music all the time. Her favorite was Al Green, so all of those influences, you know, just helped bred me as an artist.
When did you know you wanted to sing? Was it early as a teenager or younger, or when did it hit you?
Well, we started singing, like, I want to say 6, 7,
Okay.
you know, but about 9 years old, it was like, okay, let's get dressed up in mommy's clothes, because their clothes were so fabulous with the pointy shoes and the metallic material with the bloom out dresses with the crinoline underneath. Oh, God, it was, you know, my mother dressed her butt up, you know, and they would wear the wigs that, you know, slick over to the side. Girl, you know what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
So one time we was like, well, let's get dressed up, me and my sister. Let's get dressed up and let's do Respect for mommy, you know, do a show for her.
Okay.
And after that, I think I was bitten.
He was
bitten.
Yeah,
because to see her laugh and smile, like, oh, wait, let me tell your father. Oh, wait, let me tell Aunt Lena. Let me tell him to come over. You know, I was like, okay, I'm going to be the star, you know what I'm saying? So that
was it. So you started singing at that point.
Yes, I did.
So every weekend, perhaps, just singing for the family or with your girls?
Yep, singing for the family. And then after a while, you know, there was a choir called the Starlights of Corona. And my mom, to get me out of the house, she's like, you're going to join this choir because, you know, Friday night, they want to sleep in on Saturday. We'd be up to, oh, we want Cheerios, we want this, we want that. So the choir rehearsed in the morning.
Okay.
So she was like, you're going to join this choir because then I'm going to get some sleep on Saturday. But it turned out to be the best thing because I met Harriet Washington, who became my musical teacher, you know, and every Saturday I would look forward to going and working with them. And Sundays we would go to churches around the community because we were the community choir, so we didn't belong to one church.
Gotcha.
Which was wonderful. So we could sing at Mount Horeb, we could sing at First Baptist, we could sing in Brooklyn, we could sing in Manhattan. We went to Washington and sang it. It was just a wonderful experience as a young girl.
So you kind of gravitated to gospel music at that time?
Oh yeah, that's where I started. Yeah. My first song was "I Must Tell Jesus."
Okay.
Yeah, I must tell Jesus all of my troubles, all of my troubles. I cannot bear these burdens alone.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was my first song. But I was so little and so nervous that when I sang it, I used to cry.
Really?
And when I cried singing that song, everybody said, oh, that's God coming out. Oh, Lord, sing the song, girl.
Yeah.
So I became like the highlight.
Really?
You know, of the show because everybody wanted to hear me sing that song and cry. Yeah.
It sounded beautiful. I was getting chills as you were singing it here in the studio. Beautiful. So how did we make a transition, Meli'sa, from singing gospel to R&B or soulful? I mean, paint the picture for us in the 80s in New York.
In school, yeah. People would see me in the neighborhood. The ones that went to church.
Okay.
All the girls didn't go to church.
Okay.
So the ones that went to church, they would see me singing, and then like you'd be in school and there'd be like a talent show or something. Oh, you know, my first name is Joyce.
Okay.
Meli'sa is my middle name. So, oh, Joyce should come and sing at the talent show. Why don't you sing at the talent show? It's like, oh, I don't know, because I didn't want to, you know, disrespect the gospel thing. And Harriet was like, no, you have to do all kind of different things. You know, to be a singer, you have to do R&B, you have to do gospel. And she would always tell me, she said, look at Aretha Franklin. Because Aretha Franklin had that wonderful, amazing grace. You know, and, but then she also had respect.
She sure did. Rock steady.
And I'm thinking of you, rock steady. And she said, you have to do all kind of different things. So so I started singing in talent shows. And that's how it started, really, with the secular music.
Did somebody discover you in the talent shows? How did you break out and start really doing your own thing?
I don't think I was discovered in the talent shows. I was discovered with the groups. Yeah. I sang with a group called Business Before Pleasure, and they got a deal with you would know it as Sugar Hill Records. Sylvia Robinson, and they got a deal, and I got to sing lead on a song called "A Prime of Love," and I think that was the beginning of me being discovered.
What was your first major song?
My first major song was a song called Body to Body with the Shades of Love. I actually was supposed to just be singing background, and the lead singer didn't show up.
Really?
And it was me, Don Hamilton, and a girl named Cookie. And they was like, that song is too high for us. We're not singing that song. I'm not singing that song. Meli'sa's the only one that can sing that song that high. And so the guy, his name was Patrick Adams, he said, I'll pay you $75 more to sing that song.
Really?
Yeah, and I sang the song. And it was so hot, and 2 weeks later it was on the radio, and then like 4 weeks later it was like number one dance song, and I got $75. But then I went out and toured, and that's the first time I made $1,500.
When did you drop Joyce as who decided that Meli'sa would be more of a better? You did?
Yeah, and my birth certificate is Melissa, and I dropped one of the S's with accent mark.
Very slick and spicy and saucy.
I'm getting hot. I'm getting flashes.
What did it feel like to hear your music on the radio?
Oh my goodness. I was sleeping when I first heard "Do Me Baby." Yeah, we had, first of all, I had toured with Chaka Khan. I had toured and worked with Melba Moore and Jocelyn Brown and all these wonderful people. Yeah, y'all, I'm getting hot. But, oh, that feels good. Okay, and after Chaka Khan, I went out with Kashif.
Okay.
So I'm trying to paint the picture and remember myself at the same time. After Chaka Khan, I went out with Kashif, and Kashif opened for Gladys Knight. Kashif was hot.
Yeah, he was.
He had, all his little songs, and he was signed to, oh my goodness, what's the Whitney label? Arista.
Yes.
Yes, and we opened for Gladys Knight. And I remember Melba Moore's manager came in and said, "It's time for you to do your own thing." And I was like, "Okay." And they said, "Come into the office on Monday." And I'm telling you, they signed me right on the spot.
Are you serious?
They signed me right on the spot because I had toured with Chaka Khan by then, all these people. And when they signed me, I said, I want this young lady, Lisette Wilson, who was Chaka Khan's musical director.
Okay.
And she wrote the song "Funkin' for Jamaica." She's one of the writers of that.
Brown.
Yes. And so they said, okay, you can, work with whoever you want to. Only stipulation was Don Grierson, who was the president of Capitol Records at the time, who I signed with, said I had to do this song called "Do Me Baby."
Okay.
And we was like, "Do Me Baby? I can't do that song." Like, like 19 years old, who wants to do a song called "Do Me Baby"? And he was like, "That's the only stipulation," because he had the song on hold for like 2 years. And Prince was like, "Okay, if you don't get someone, it's going to be up." And he said the next female singer I signed has to do this song. I was the next one.
And you were how old at the time?
19. I was like, I don't want to sing that song, because music was different then.
It sure was.
We didn't have no Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Come on, showing titties and butt, and you know what I'm saying. We didn't have all that. We had Aretha, Gladys, you know what I'm saying, Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan was risque back then. You know what I'm saying? We didn't, "Do Me Baby."
And when the Isleys came out with "In Between the Sheets," I remember that BLS would only play it after 11.
See what I'm saying?
So it was very controlled as to what you could do.
A female, a young female,
Yeah.
what you know about that?
Yeah.
What you supposed to. So anyway, I went and talked to my dad, who was alive at the time, and I was like, "Dad, they want me to sing this song called "Do Me Baby." It's by Prince. He's a little risque. He's had some hits, but I don't know. And my dad actually looked at me. He said, "You've been singing all this time. Only question I have for you is, can you sing the song?"
All right now.
And I was like, "Oh yeah, I can sing the song." He said, "Well, then go and sing the hell out of it."
Dang.
And once he gave me permission, I was like, "Okay, let's do the song."
Let's do the song.
Yeah, and the rest is history.
Where did you find the motivation to sing it at 19? I mean, that is a very Prince song. I mean, goodness. Where did you pull that energy? Because you sound good.
Yeah, and I really don't know, because I didn't have that many boyfriends or anything like that. That wasn't like my thing then. I was like, I want to sing. And, I did have a boyfriend, but, I mean, it wasn't like that, But I really don't know. I just think Paul Lawrence, the producer, I just really think he pulled out the best in me. Yeah. And because I had been touring and singing, I had the emotion for singing, so I really didn't need to have experienced it. You know what I'm saying? But it was just a wonderful experience working with him, in the studio on that song.
What did Prince say about your recording of it?
Well, I met him like after it went #1. They arranged for me to meet him actually at the what's that in California? The Bowl, the
Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah, the Hollywood Bowl, Rose Bowl, that big stage.
Yes.
Lionel Richie was performing.
Wow.
And they arranged for me to meet him at the Lionel Richie concert backstage.
Really?
Yeah, isn't that something?
Man.
Yeah, and it was so funny because a few years later I seen Lionel. He said, actually it was at BLS, and they said, somebody wants to say hello to you in the room. And I walked in, it was Lionel Richie. He said, see, another meeting for you. It's like, it's funny, but yeah, so they arranged for me to meet him. And it was so funny because we both had on like white leather pants. And I thought he looked better than I did.
Probably. He really looked good in them.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, you know, and he just came up to me. He wouldn't let me take a picture. He never let me take a picture with him. I met him several times.
Okay.
But anyway, he said, you know, thanks for a great song. And I was like, a great song is your song. He said, I know it's my song, but you made it great.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so that was a nice comment. I never forgot that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
How does it feel when you go home? Let me kind of set the stage for me, Meli'sa, and a lot of people that are listening from New York. We love.
Thank you for that fan.
You're welcome.
Oh, that was sudden. I feel good. Okay.
We love Fool's Paradise.
Oh wow.
And so every time we're home or just hear it on the radio, it just takes us back to a time with WBLS in New York, just summertime. Do you feel that energy every time it plays for you?
I feel the energy that it gives the people in the audience, because let me tell you about that song.
Okay.
I was out on the road with Freddie Jackson and Billy Ocean at that time because Do Me Baby was hot. And we was coming back to play Radio City.
Okay. And
my girlfriend, my BFF, Darlene, she came to my rehearsal. And I was doing my songs, and when it was over, she said, "That's the show?" And she said, "Yeah." She said, "Girl, where's Fool's Paradise?"
Yeah, yeah.
And I said, "What are you talking about? Fool's Paradise is a B song on the album." She said, "Girl,
yeah,
it is a hit in New York City."
Thank you, Darlene. Thank you, Darlene.
And I said, "What?" She said, "Oh, you can't do that and not do a Fool's Paradise." And I was like, "I used to." She said, "Oh no, girl, you have to put that in the show."
Yeah, you do.
And I mean, she was adamant. She was like, musical director, Lisette, put that in the show. I'm telling you, you know. And so Lisette was like, "Okay, we'll put it in the show if you're so adamant about it."
Yeah.
And we didn't have no. I said, "Child, don't only know, but we'll put it in because she wants it, and she's my BFF. I know my, because we had been on the road for like a year.
What?
So I didn't even know the song was a hit.
What?
Yeah. And honey, we did Radio City. And they hit that first note of Fool's Paradise, and you talking about 5,000 people jumping out of their seat at Radio City. It scared the daylight out of everybody, the band, everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was like, oh my God, we didn't even know. It never charted well on the Billboard charts. I think it fell off at like 40-something.
Really?
Yes. But it is a national club hit across the world until this day. I am going to Europe October 5th, 12th, 26th, and I think January 4th. And every time I go over there, it is like an anthem over there. They book me over there just to hear that song. Yeah, yeah. So now I know it's a hit.
Man, it's a staple.
Yeah,
it's a staple.
Even Warner Robins, Georgia, we did it last night. I mean, they just lost their mind.
We love that song.
Yeah, everywhere. Florida, I don't care where I go, Texas, that song is a hit. That and, you know, now with Prince gone, Do Me Baby, I don't really even get to sing that anymore by myself. The audience
just sings it for you.
Yeah, because it takes them where they were during that time, and it reminds them of Prince and me and all of that, yeah.
Fool's Paradise sounds like something Kashif would have written because he was in that space during that time writing hits. Who happened to write that for you?
Me and Lisette Wilson. Yeah, the young lady that I met when I toured with Shaka Khan that I said I wanted her to produce the one I told you with Tom Brown. Yeah, me and Lisette Wilson.
It's a hit, girl. We love it.
So I get so, you know, it is a big part of my royalty money.
As it should be.
LL Cool J has covered it. Jay-Z has sampled it.
Yes.
And just recently, Love and Hip Hop Miami, it was part of their theme song.
Are you?
Yeah, it's just, it just keeps giving. Thank you. Thank you.
Meli'sa, do you play an instrument by any chance? Are you a musician?
No, but I went to Juilliard's to learn chordal structure.
Okay.
But I don't really play. This is the instrument.
This is the instrument.
I can sing anything, but I don't really play anything. But I understand chords and chordal structure of all instruments. Yeah.
Back in the 80s when you were so hot, you're hot then and now, there were a lot of stage plays that were going on at that time. You did a couple of stage plays, did you not?
A Fool and His Money. I did like David Talbert's first plays. Yeah. That's how I met Kurt Franklin. He was out with Kurt Franklin doing a play, and he says, "I'm going to do this other play, Fool and Money, Meli'sa, and I want you to, you know, David is so, he's so important."
Yeah.
Every time I say, "Hey, you're so important."
Yeah.
One time he did an interview, he says, "I'm so important." Meli'sa says, "I'm so important."
Yes.
But yeah, so I did A Fool and His Money. Oh, my goodness. I just did one recently, Do You Trust Your Best Friend? So yeah, I did a couple. It was fun. It is a good vehicle to do when you're in between records.
Got you.
Because you still get to go in all these cities, and some cities that you don't even get to go in when you have a record out, because they play theaters across the country. And so people got to see me that hadn't seen me, and it's a steady flow of weekly money.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's really a good thing.
We like that.
Yeah.
We like that. Did you ever think about seriously taking acting more on a regular basis?
Well, I did a couple of interviews and auditions on Broadway and for some movies, and and I didn't get it, so I don't know. Maybe it's something in my future. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, because I do like acting to a degree. Okay. Yeah, to a degree. Okay. Yeah.
But you like the live performances of just
like
singing.
that better.
And touring. You're still going.
I know. It's so much fun. So much fun to see people enjoying the music. We just recently did Cincinnati, downtown Cincinnati, right in the middle, Fountain Square, and it was just a joy to see. I mean, not only, black people, white people, Spanish people. You'd be surprised who knows your music and where they were. The military people, a Spanish girl came and said, "I was in the military when you came out." And, all my friends, in the military was listening to that. So I got into, you know what I'm saying? You just... you never know. And then like the kids came up and started dancing on the stage, and it's like they're dancing because their parents they play the song. So when the song came on, they're dancing because they know it from their household. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a generational thing. It keeps giving.
It keeps giving, and you keep going. What other projects you have in the pipeline coming up for you now?
Oh my goodness. Well, I have the new CD out called Love Demands. That's on streaming, Apple, iTunes, everywhere. It came out last year. It did really well, especially digital. And we did a song called Never Loved the Man the Way That I Love You, the Aretha Franklin. Yeah, and I always did like a little tribute to Aretha. The CD before that, I did a little snippet of Ain't No Way. And so we did this, and she liked it. And so we did Never Loved the Man, the whole song. And like 2 months later, after we released it, she passed away. It was like really hard for us. But this is the good news. 5 of the songs on that CD, Love Demand, was eligible for submission for possible Grammy nomination. Nice. Yeah, so we submitted them. Now they just have to, if they get voted on, I'll be a Grammy nominee. If they don't, at least I have 5 songs that were submitted that's in the running. So we're so excited. And Never Loved a Man is one of those songs. So I feel good. We're crossing our fingers that we get voted, to get nominated. But, you never know.
That'd be awesome.
I'm just still happy that this particular CD, did that, because when you come back out, everybody wants another Do Me Baby. Everybody wants another Fool's Paradise. It's like, but this is Meli'sa now. So you have to get into what I am now. I can't duplicate something that I did in 85, 86, and 2019. I'm who I am now. So you have to embrace the music and the love of the music that I have now, and the stories and what I'm trying to tell.
Melissa, who influences you now, since you're a grown woman, seasoned singer, talented actress, and all that? Who's your influences now?
Well, that is a good question. Oh man, I got to think about that one. You know, because I really respect and like a lot of people. You know, I love what Beyonce is doing.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I love what she's doing, but she's not me.
Yes.
But I still respect what she's doing. I love what Ledisi is doing.
Yes.
With her career, because she's keeping the music real more than the celebridom.
Yes.
You know, for her it's about the music and the emotion and the energy has to be real. And if the celebridom comes along with it, okay, well then come on.
Right.
You know, keep up. You know what I'm saying? But I like people that keep the music first, you know, the realism of the music. Yeah.
Is it intimidating today because everything is streaming, everything is digital? You know, years ago we actually had more vinyl, you know, to touch and spin records. Right?
Yeah.
So it's a little different. How do you keep your staying power? How do you stay relevant?
Wow. Well, you learn. My fiance, he's younger than I. I'm not a cougar or anything, but he's younger than I. And he knows all that stuff, the streaming. And even with this CD, he was like, you know, you got to make sure you have all this in place before you release it now, because it's a different game. And so we signed with Cleopatra because they had just signed a big deal with all the streaming and Apple to make sure all their material got to the right, you know, I call it the online retail. So you have to stay afloat. You have to stay on top of your Instagram, your Twitter, your Facebook, you know, because now everybody's life is their own story.
Yes.
It's their own story, and people follow you. So, you know, you have to stay on top, because if I don't post after a couple of days, they're like, "You all right? What you doing? Where you at?" You know. So we have our own little video, our own little series in social media that we have to stay on top of. So it's staying relevant, like you said.
Is there anybody you'd like to tour with that you haven't so far? Because you've toured with almost everybody.
Yeah.
Is there anybody you'd like to tour with?
Well, you know, off and on I've toured with Kim, but I love to do like a 30-city tour or something with him. I love working with Kim.
Really?
Yes, he is awesome. See, that true, real music, and his show is just amazing. And I've been touring with him since the first song.
Okay.
And every now and then he'll just go, "I want Meli'sa to open. I want Meli'sa." So I would love to tour with him. Freddie Jackson, I just did something with him, and we go way, way back.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, he was the first one to take me to the Grammys as his date.
Nice.
Yeah, when Rocky Tonight came out and it was nominated, he said, "I'm taking Meli'sa." You know, he paid for my dress and everything, my hair. I was so fabulous. I was like, "You got to pay for the hair too, baby."
Oh my gosh!
Just the dress, the shoes,
everything,
the dress, and the hair,
everything, everything.
He understood. You know?
Wow, wow.
So Freddie, I love to work with him. I work with Joe from time to time. I like him, and I would love to do like a ladies tour, like they do the Men of Soul.
Come on,
you know, with me, Mickey Howard, maybe Ledisi, I don't know, Tamar, somebody, you know, just to get that.
Throw in some Avery
flavor.
Sunshine in there.
Avery Sunshine. Yeah, I would love to do some Regina Bell.
Yeah,
you know, I would love to do something like that with my friends.
Yeah,
you know, because they're all my friends, Sherelle, all of them, and we don't get the recognition like Keith Sweat does. Keith Sweat can headline all over the country, and we can't, because they'll say that we can't sell it. Patty can, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Patty is Patty.
Yeah.
Shaka can, you know, but the females from the 80s, like me, Mickey, we have to fight to get our rights in this industry as headliners.
Really?
Yes, it's a big struggle, you know. And they'll put all the men together, Genuine, Keith Sweat, this one, that one, but they won't put the females together like that.
Why is that? Why do you think that's
so?
They
think that the men sell more because the women come to see
Come on.
men.
Yeah, we do. We're consumers.
Yeah,
yeah, they'll come. They'll be like, ah!
Yeah,
and they'll buy that ticket in a minute. That's
yes,
true.
They will. They think that the men sell more because of that.
Yes.
So they sandwich me in between that stuff. They'll say, okay, Keith Sweat, like Kim. They had Kim, but he was selling. It's like, well, who else is going to be on? Give him some other place. So, okay, get Meli'sa. But they'll sandwich us in between Keith Sweat and I've worked with all of them. Keith Washington, but they think that the women come out more for that than they would if it was me, Mickey, Sherelle, and Regina Bell. Yeah, they think that tour. They think that wouldn't sell, and it would.
It would. It would in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
You got a favorite city you like to go to and sing?
Oh my goodness.
I'll give you 3 favorite cities. What's your 3 favorites? Because I know that's tough. Because you've been everywhere.
I like New York.
Oh, thank you.
New York
thank you.
Is my love. Oh my goodness. I like Atlanta.
Thank you.
Atlanta is
I'm
good.
2-0. Thank you.
And I like New Orleans.
You do?
Yeah.
Why New Orleans?
I love performing in New Orleans. They just get it. You know what I'm saying? They get their drink on. And I don't drink, but they get their drink on, and when that music hits, they get it. Yeah, so I always like New Orleans.
Okay.
Yes.
How do they embrace you in Europe?
Oh, it is. Let's talk about Japan first.
Yeah, okay.
And then we'll talk about Europe, because it's basically the same thing.
Okay.
They embrace you with so much respect.
Okay.
They respect your instrument, and then they respect you.
Really?
Yeah, so you have to really deliver that instrument first, because they're not about the fanfare. The fanfare, again, it's like Lettucey that I said, it's the talent first, and then if you have the celebrity, then okay, then you come along with it.
Okay.
But that music and that voice and what you're delivering and what you're selling has to be first, and then they'll accept the rest of it. And Europe is the same way. Yeah. And then after that, then they're, did you see her shoes? Did you see her hair?
Yeah.
But first it's about that music.
The music, the product. They're interested in the product.
Yeah.
And that's great that you're getting an opportunity to go back to Europe. I mean, you're going almost all of October. Like, you called out a couple of dates.
Yeah, and it's so funny. Japan called me, and we went. They flew my whole band out there, singers and everything. It was wonderful. It was for Billboard Live, and I had not been to Japan in 19 years.
Are you serious?
19 years, and I don't know why. I think a couple of things didn't come through, and they called me, and then, they're just so loving. They was waiting at the hotel when I got there, and I'm like, you're making me feel like a real superstar. Meli'sa, can you have autograph? And they have all your product. They go online and get everything. Yeah. And whatever you're selling, they buy. It is a beautiful thing. And Europe is the same way. Yeah. I love London. I love Harrods. I love shopping. I love all their stores. They have so many of things that are not here. You can go to Versace there and buy nice sneakers for a little less than here, and come here, and you're the first one that has it. Yeah.
Any dates for London, for the UK?
Like I said, we have the 26th, doing the awards show. We have the 5th, the 12th. We're doing the O2. Yeah, that's really nice. They have a club inside, because the O2 is big, and then they have a club inside the O2 arena, and we're performing there. It's me, Melba Moore, Jean Conn, Shirley Jones. We're gonna have a good time.
Melba Moore is awesome.
That's my auntie.
Yeah. Tell me your relationship with Melba Moore. Isn't it kind of special?
Yeah. Well, it was her company, Hush Production, that signed me to their production deal, that I got the Capitol Records deal, because they had the connection. So we go back, like I said, with the Kashif days. Melba is just, she has so much knowledge from being who she was on Broadway, and the records and everything. And she has so much knowledge that I just love sitting down and talking to her, because she's so shy. Melba is really... She's timid. Really? Don't mess with her.
Don't mess with her.
Don't mess with her. But I just love it. She says, I'm your auntie. I'm your auntie, Melba. I'm like, yeah. So anytime I need advice or or something is going on, you know, that she's done, or I don't know, I call her and say, what's up? And then sometimes I help her.
Okay.
You know, because I'm into real estate. I bought my own home in New York. I own a condo in South Carolina. I own my own home, and we're about to build a home. And sometimes she'll call me about things like that.
Okay.
You know, because she rents, and I'm like, girl, you got to stop that rent. You know, she's like, well, how am I going to do that? Help me do that, you know. And so we give each other advice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You have a lot of knowledge and experience within you, Meli'sa.
Thank you.
Do you mentor or apprentice some up-and-coming people?
I try.
Okay.
I try. But, you know, these young girls are fast. They think they know everything. But I had some dancers that I was mentoring, and I have my Cardi and some other people. And we're just getting into Asylum Productions, which is my brand and my company. We're just getting into, like, okay, now once I get solidified where I want to be right now, let's start looking into helping some others.
Okay.
Yeah, because you got to pay it forward.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you can't be selfish about it
You do.
for too long.
But it is difficult because this time and age, people may not want to put in the work. They want instant stardom and fame.
and then you can't help everybody, because everybody that you think you're helping might be trying to destroy you.
Ooh.
You know, it's just really, this is a funny business. So, you know, I want to get somebody young.
Okay.
You know, that doesn't have all of that. You know, I'll destroy her in order to be famous. And there's so much of that. And that's why, again, it's very hard for women. Women don't help each other like we should, you know. And it's everywhere. We hear about it in Hollywood, you know. They'll suppress this one so this one can, you know, do their thing. So you really have to have your own brand and make sure you're confident within your own team. You know, it's like tennis.
Yeah.
I love tennis, and I love Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer and all of, but you don't go to somebody else's team to be famous in tennis. You build your own team, and your team helps make you famous. So that's what I'm doing. I'm building my team.
I got you.
Yeah.
It's been good to you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I feel good. And my fiance, like I said, he has helped me a lot, because when you're out there doing it alone, you know, you just, you miss some things.
Yeah, you do.
You miss some things. So you need that second and third eye to say, girl, look out for that. Look out for that. Oh, this is good. Let me tell you why. And let's sit down and have a meeting and decipher, okay, what we need to do next, what we don't need to do, what did we learn, what, you know what I'm saying? We need all of that. Yeah.
I'm looking at you. There's no stopping and no stopping. No, that twinkle is bright in that eye. It is. You could just go. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations on everything.
You. Yeah, and you know what? I love, because before we used to, with the promoter, you take care of the travel, and you do this, and you do that, and my fiance is like, now, no, we get the money, and we take care of all of that. You know what I'm saying? So we can take control of our schedule and do what we need to do, and they don't have to worry about that. And we literally, for the first time, we went to Pittsburgh, and I had to stay for a week in order to do the Kim concert. And it was wonderful, because he was like, we're going to rent a car, we're going to have fun, we're going to explore the city, we're going to pay for our own tickets, we're going to do everything that we need to do, and we just charged them for it. And it worked out really well. Yeah, I like being in control. Yeah, I liked it.
As you should be.
Yeah.
You've paid your dues.
Yeah.
You should be in control of everything that you do.
I love, we did, a couple of years ago, I went on tour to London with Patti LaBelle, because she called and asked me to open for her, you know, because she's like an auntie. And we did Manchester, Amsterdam, and we did London. We did the Wembley Arena. It was just awesome. It's Patti now and the Whispers. So yeah. And I just watched how she moved, you know, and a lot of things that you think that other people are controlling. Patti has her team. Again, you got to have your team, and they controlling that stuff in house. You know, they making sure, you know, her suite is right. And I think when we went there, it was a bomb scare. You know, they had that bomb in Paris, and honey, they had her at one hotel, and her people was like, nope, she's staying over here. we want more security, blah, blah, blah. It was just, and just to watch, I was like, yeah, you need a team to look out for you on this road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot that goes on.
A lot.
And you need to just focus on singing.
Yeah. And that's all she focused on. She came and she was just fabulous. Hey, Meli'sa, let's take some pictures.
Yeah.
Girl, let me tell you what's going on. Bye-bye. Did you buy a patty pie? I was like, no, I ain't getting no patty pie. So, well, you ain't going to get nothing now because there ain't no more sweet potatoes, girl. Walmart is trying to find some sweet potatoes. I said, so, and that's all. She didn't care nothing about the bomb. I'm like, girl, we was around the bomb. And she didn't care nothing about it. Yeah, she was like,
she's
girl.
being Patty.
Yes.
You and I had an opportunity to talk in the green room just before the show started, and we know Dawn Tallman because that's the person that sings for my opening for my show, and it's just amazing that the world is so small.
Yes.
That you beautiful women know each other. Yes. And support one another, and I just wanted to call that out on the show.
Yeah, and Dawn. She is doing so well in the dance market.
Yeah.
And we talked before the Grammys and all that kind of stuff to see if her stuff is eligible to be submitted and stuff like that. And you're not supposed to like vote for each other, but you can talk amongst each other, and say, well, this is what you need to do because we're both members of NARIS, and it helps to help her grow and help me grow for both of us to be members, because a lot of people in the industry, again, don't know that kind of knowledge.
Right.
Because nobody talks to them about that. They just do their records. And, the record company handle that. But no, all artists that, have songs out need to be members. Yes. Because that's the power. The more members that you have, the more you can, when you get the ballot, you can say, oh, I know her, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm going to do to change music and what it's doing now, and not only, in your community, but in the masses. Right. The only way to change music in the masses is to be a part of NARIS and vote. You can't change it because that's the masses. Yes. And that's what says this is popular, that's popular, and this is not. Okay. So we talk about things like that, and we do shows together. Yeah. And I told you about the time they honored me, and she sang, I guess, I'm going to sing a song, honoring Meli'sa. And she sang Do You Still Love Me? And she turned that thing into a jazz arrangement. Dawn, you know you weren't right for that. And I'm just sitting in the audience, and she just singing. I was like, I got to get up on stage and get me some of this. Give me the mic, Dawn, because this arrangement is fierce. And me and her sang together. It was just wonderful. And we've done things in Connecticut and stuff. She's just a sweetheart. She is. Yeah, and she goes to Russia. She does shows in Russia. So I told her, I said, I want to go to Russia. Yeah,
you've never been.
No. And I've never been to Africa. There's a possibility I might go to Africa in October. I'm a little nervous about it. Why? Because it's Nigeria. And, they sent us the rules, and they said you can't wear your hair out in the streets. You can wear it at the show, but like when you're out in the streets, the Muslim, laws are really strong. Cover your hair. I'm not covering all this. Do I have to stay in a hotel? They have a curfew. Yeah. I'm a little nervous, so we'll see. I'm going to talk to my team. Because I'd love to go to Africa.
It's a wonderful opportunity.
And look at this. They asked me to go to Africa to sing gospel.
Really?
Not even my music, gospel. I'm going with a whole gospel ensemble.
How do you feel about that?
It's like full circle. Yeah. Going back to my roots. Yeah. So right now, I want to do my next CD. I was saying I want it to be gospel. I spoke to Kim last week, and he says, well, I'm not writing your gospel. I said, I want you to write me a song. He said, I'm good with the gospel. I'm not writing you a
gospel. No.
I write you inspirational love song, but I'm not writing you a gospel.
Okay.
So, but I would love for my next CD to be gospel-y influence. Yeah.
Just playing homage and tribute to where you started from. Yeah. It makes sense. I think everybody has either a gospel in them or a Christmas album or something. You kind of come off the normal narrative to kind of pay tribute to.
Yeah, I did a couple of Christmas songs. I have a little EP with Christmas songs that you can get online. It's fun doing Christmas.
It is.
Yeah, and my birthday is December 6th, so I love Christmas, but I don't celebrate my birthday with anyone but me, Aruba, and the universe. I have a house in Aruba. I go there. You know, I'm like, you ain't got to give me no party, no nothing. Just let me get in that beach, you know, and that's where I become one again with the universe, and thank God for my year and everything, you know, because you need a time to reflect by yourself. Yeah, you can't party all the time.
You can't.
Yeah, and I think birthdays are the days that you should say, thank you, God, for letting me be here, and let's reflect on what I've done since I've been here, and only me and you can talk about that.
You know, that's a good idea, because I always want to do something for my birthday. I do. And, you know, I might change the narrative for that.
Yeah, I go to dinner by myself in Aruba. I got to have that one lobster dinner by myself, and on my birthday, I got to be up like 6 o'clock in the morning on that beach saying, thank you, God.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
because a lot of people don't make it.
Yes.
A lot of people don't see their birthday.
I know,
for whatever reasons. And so for you to get a whole trip around the universe.
Yep, I've been doing that for 20 years. We bought 20 years ago there, and I go there every year. I'm like, oh, we want to give you a birthday. I don't want no birthday party. The birthday party is if I can get on that water and thank God. That's the party right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You know what, I want to say this because you hit on a couple of points, and I want to just chime in on it. This platform is really designed for people like you and other women to just have a space and a place to just share and to support one another.
Yes.
So we want to encourage other people to use Real Chicks Rock for that, because that's what it's all about. Just really.
I'm giving you some names, girl. They coming. They coming.
That's what it's all about.
Far from Atlanta.
Ooh.
Oh, you gonna get some names. They coming. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And that's what it's all about. Meli'sa, how can people find you?
Oh my goodness, I am Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It is just Meli'sa. If you do Meli'sa Morgan, Meli'saMorgan, I will pop up. Yeah, so that's how you can find me. Yeah, I'm on the what's the other one, LinkedIn and all that stuff. It's the same thing. You can find me. But I'm going to be in a city near you, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
Somewhere.
Posting tour dates and all that, so people can find you.
All of that is on there. And then my website is Meli'saMorgan1.com.
Awesome. When can we get the new music? When?
Well, we're still finishing out on this one.
Okay.
And I'm going to Los Angeles to meet with some people in November. So hopefully 2020.
2020. Hopefully first quarter, hopefully.
Probably second.
Second quarter, but we can expect new music in 2020.
I like releasing music like August, September.
Really?
August, September, October. Yeah, I don't really like releasing music in the summertime or the beginning of the year.
Why not?
First of all, the summertime is too much competition, you know, and the beginning of the year, no one is thinking about new music. They're thinking about their own lives and their own promises that they've made to themselves. So the music really doesn't kick in until March, April, May anyway. Yeah, so I like August, September.
Okay.
Yeah, October.
Okay, that's your time.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's when Do Me Baby came out. It was #1 for 4 weeks. So yeah. don't mess with it. If it ain't broke, what? Don't
fix it if it ain't broke. Meli'sa, I want to thank you for your time today.
We're done. You're joking. We're done. Oh, and I missed my 20 minutes. I'm coming back.
We had a wonderful conversation. We did. This was awesome.
Oh, goodness. So I'm probably going to do Atlanta. I do St. James Live, and I think we're looking at City Winery. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
When I do Atlanta, I'm coming back, okay?
Yes. We'd love to have you.
Oh, that'd be
wonderful. Keep coming back, and
Thank
you can plug and promote.
Wait, I like your shirt.
She likes my shirt. She likes, for those that are watching. Yeah, the shirts. Yeah, new design. We got new designs and stuff. I got a shirt for you. I got a bag full of shirts. You can pick which one you like.
And I'm going to give you my new CD.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would pay for it because I understand the power of royalties and money and all of that.
No, we're good. Yeah. We're just praying that, we get the votes and I get a nomination. That'd be a real nice life career moment.
Yes. I have to thank Brigette Wiley for today because she helped me lead. She led me to you. So thank you for Chicago.
Oh my God,
Chicago Bridge Magazine, and you're on the cover of that.
We love her.
So thank you, Brigette, for that today.
This is my second cover with them.
Really?
Yeah, she's a doll.
Yeah,
I love her.
she's amazing, and so she has crafted these questions, and they will be in the magazine. And so, yay, that's another win. So for people that are subscribing to the magazine, that's the Chicago Bridge Magazine. Be on the lookout of that because Meli'sa's on the cover, and these questions from today's conversation will be in there. So thank you for that. Yeah, this was awesome. This was amazing.
I love it. I'm telling all my friends. Nikki, Howard,
get
down here. Regina Bell, get down here.
Come on.
Sherelle, get down here. Glenn Jones, get down here. Keith Washington, get down here. Come on. Kim, come on down
Call
here.
them out.
Yeah, even though it's Real Chicks Rock, some of the guys can come
on.
too.
Yeah, we like, because real chicks love real men, love real women. So come on through. So we'll do that. So thank you so much, Meli'sa.
Thank you.
Congratulations and much success in everything that you do.
You're beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Today's show. Yeah, we are cute. Today's show was sponsored and brought to you by Sequoia Massage Therapy. Yes, they specialize in deep tissue, hot stones, and Swedish massages. So please go ahead and make your appointment with them. Go to the website, which is sequoiatherapy.com. Make your appointment at 470-231-8662. So thank you so much for Sequoia Therapy for being our sponsor for today's show. That's my time. You know me. You can find me everywhere. You know what? Go to the website. Go to realchicksrock.com. We are on YouTube. We got our channel there. This will be on iTunes. This will be on iHeart, Pandora, Spotify. Yeah. You see the merch. You like it. Get at it. Yes. Go to the website. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Go to the RCR store. Get your t-shirts. We got some new designs that are out there. We want to see you in these things right here, right now. So yeah, don't be a stranger to the website. But that's my time. We had a wonderful time today.
Yes, we did.
I love you.
I love you too.
I thought this was awesome. This was great. That's my time. You guys continue to rock on and take care. Bye.
Real Chicks Rock.
Yes. Love.
Yeah. My daughter.